Welcome back. Young Arts Miami goes down from March 8th through the 13th. It's your chance to meet the future artists of tomorrow today. And here to tell you more about it is their Alumni Community Manager, Lauren Winston. Lauren, welcome to the show. Good to have you.
Thank you so much, Dave.
All right, so the Young Arts Miami event's coming up. We're going to talk about that. But first, let's talk about the National Young Arts Foundation. It's a great organization. Tell us about it.
Well, the National Young Arts Foundation, also known as Young Arts, was established in 1981 by Ted and Lynn Arison, and we identify and support and nurture the most accomplished young artists in the visual, literary, design, and performing arts, and we really help assist them at critical junctures in their educational and professional career.
And several of them are about to descend upon South Florida to show off how amazing they are, right?
Yes, absolutely, for Young Arts Miami.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So that's one of our regional programs. We have 3 regional programs. One is in Miami, New York, and Los Angeles. And so upcoming week, March 8th through the 13th, we'll have about 100 local South Florida emerging artists who will partake in master classes, performances, exhibition opportunities, and really a place where they can collaborate and, you know, really pursue careers in the arts.
Yeah, so specifically when they're here, and by the way, our viewers can actually come and watch these kids do amazing things.
Yes, absolutely.
And we'll get to all that, the ticketing information later. So these kids are here and they're gonna be paired up with some of the best and brightest mentors in their fields, right? I mean, this is like a real hands-on opportunity for them to thrive in what they do, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, tell us about some of the events that'll happen and how these mentors will help shape these kids.
So basically we'll be having performances that are multidisciplinary. So we'll have dance and theater and musicians working together for 2 different performances that we have, and they'll be directed by some of our Young Arts alumni, Yara Travieso and Jed Waldman. And we'll also be having writers' readings, cinematic arts screenings, and jazz combos and visual arts exhibitions as well.
And the names of the people that these kids have worked with in past years, Robert Redford, Mikhail Baryshnikov, many more, right?
Yes, absolutely. We bring in the absolute best in the fields to kind of mentor these winners. And so in the past, we've worked with people like Jeff Koons, Wynton Marsalis. This year, we're very excited that Joan Shekel will be joining us. She is the creator and director of The Technique. So we have a great lineup, and we're very excited to bring them in.
And what's really neat, kind of where your specific organization comes in, Lauren, is that these kids are looked after by the alumni group for years and years, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we have a very vast alumni community that has 20,000 plus alumni, and it includes amazing artists like Josh Groban, country star Chris Young, Kerry Washington, Viola Davis, Andrew Rannells, Billy Porter, Genji Cohan, the list goes on and on. And so what we do is that we work to support them by connecting with the best cultural institutions across the country and partnering with them to provide opportunities for these winners and to really help support them in whatever way they need. If they need a resource, if they need advice, whatever it is, we are there for them along their entire career.
And how old are these performers that we're going to be seeing at Young Arts Miami?
So they are between the ages of 15 to 18 or in grades 10 to 12.
How did they get to this place? I know you mentioned that they're winners and the pool was huge and then we've narrowed it down, but what specifically were you guys looking for to have them come here?
So there's a very extensive application process. This year we got over 12,000 applications, and we bring in panelists who are also renowned artists all over the country to review all of them, to bring it down to about 800 winners. And those are winners throughout the year who get to attend our events and who ultimately become alumni.
So fantastic. All right, so let's give all the details of the event here in Miami, where it is, when it is, how people can get tickets, all that good stuff.
So Young Arts Miami is next week, March 8th through the 13th. We'll have events at the Colony Theater on Lincoln Road, as well as the Young Arts campus on Biscayne Boulevard in Miami.
And for people to get tickets, how do they do that?
Visit youngarts.org.
Well, it all sounds great, Lauren. As we say goodbye, give us a reason why we all need to go check out Young Arts Miami.
Well, I think that Young Arts really does provide such accessibility to the best emerging artists in the country, and with affordable, if not free, tickets to events, it really helps to create a pathway for arts appreciation in South Florida.
So you'll go, you'll see someone, and then 10 years later when they're doing something amazing, you could be like, hey, I saw them 10 years ago at Young Arts Miami.
Yes.
Yeah, so good to see you, and
Yes,
come back and visit again, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You got it.